Yes, my people, watu wangu, it's your boy again, Georgian. Karibuni tena kwa channel yangu. Though today I'm not doing a video, I'm just doing a motivational say based on what I went through. And it will be all about making it on your own and making your past teach you or motivate you to work hard for tomorrow. First, I'll start by telling you that I'm from a very humble background. That means I didn't get everything, so that taught me a lot. And if I can tell you, and please may you allow me to, I used to fetch water for people. I remember back in the days, nilikuwa nazungusha maji kwa mtaa, and my dream was to become the next Jeff Koinange, the next Larry Madowo, the next Salim Doe. I just wanted to be I just wanted to be big like those guys. So whenever I used to carry water, I could just tell myself, God, I'm doing this, but you know what I want to be and where I want to be tomorrow. So this taught me a lot. I used to pray a lot. My mom used to tell me not to carry water for people, but unajua that age lazima uhustle bana, upate kaya time, ununue, you buy the new designs coming in town, you see, or at least ujifurahishe kidogo kukula machipo, maviazi, vitu za Mombasa. So my mom had told me not to do that, but according to what I wanted to be, or according to how I wanted to look, I could just carry water for people. Nili hustle karibia 1 full year. People just saw me like that was my destiny, but they never knew that I had really had planned a big future for myself. And with me carrying water, I could just ignore the little laughs people could laugh, the little jokes people could crack just because I'm carrying water for people. But this taught me a lot. It made me understand how living on your own, or how to be self-dependent in future. So I started realizing on how to focus on my future on my own, because once you let people decide or try to make how your future will be, then that's how you will end up failing. But me, what I did, I could just do that. In the evening, I ask God, I pray to God, I tell God, you know me, unajua mali umenitoa na unajua mali ninaenda, please hold my hand, nishike mkono. So after that, after me getting through with high school, came to Nairobi. I was living with my sister. My sister was married by the name Cindy, and her husband by the name Wilson. And my two beautiful babies, my two nieces that by the name of Tamika and TJ. So we used to live together in Nairobi, but still nilipofika Nairobi, I started nikaanza kuosha watu magari. I remember that plot, nilikuwa nikiosha magari just to save a little, inisaidie na isaidie wale watu ambao wamenizunguka, even my people, my family at home. So after doing that, I did that for almost 6 months. But in that 6-month time period, I was able to learn a lot, because the people who were around me could really tell me, Georgian, you can be who you want to be. You just need to focus. And I decided to focus on what I wanted to be. I remember still when we were still living with my sister. That's when I was given a chance to teach these students. I remember I started with 2 students, inclusive of my niece. Those were 3 students. Then God added me 1 student. Now they became 4. After that, I had a team of students that I was teaching. And what I learned from these students is that they can really motivate you, though they don't make sense, or people seem to take them not to make sense. But the little talk that we used to have in our class, the little ideas they could give me. Then I saw, yes, I can work hard, and yes, I can make it possible. If this my students can count on me, then why should I fail them? So I decided, let me be an example to them. I loved these students very much. Till today, they are my very good students. I normally call, I normally try to see how they're catching up with life as I give them more advice. So when I was teaching the students, luckily enough, we were playing football with a few friends from a neighboring flat. So, okay, before even doing that, I met this boss. My first boss alikuwa Muhindi. So I used to sell tissues for him, and through me selling those tissues, I just did it at my level best, knowing that I really want something very great for me. So let me do this at my level best. God does wonders. I met, after me meeting this Mr. we were selling tissues for, he was actually a very good man. The wife was a very good friend too. And so when you were playing football with the neighboring, with some of our neighbors in a neighboring flat, I met this very, 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 very industrious, intelligent Mr. Derek. Mr. Derek saw me selling the tissues, and he really liked how passionate I was about the product, that I could even sacrifice to carry my tissues kupeleka kwa field just to sell for these guys. So hata before tufikia hapo how I met Derek, let me bring you back kidogo. So when I was still teaching and washing cars, I remember there's this very good neighbor of mine by the name of Baba Samantha. He was really helping me. He could talk sense to me. He could tell me, just do what you want to do. As long as you're making it happen. Don't make it to be a dream, but make it to be a reality. So Baba Samantha he motivated me in such a way. Him and my brother-in-law, they could motivate me in such a way that they could tell me, whatever the situation, whatever the circumstance, you just work hard. Let no any situation stop you from being who you are. So now sasa wacha nikurudishe kwa field sasa. So after we had finished playing football, then I started selling these tissues to these friends of mine. Among them was Mr. Derek Gaku, Mr. Mutinge, Mr. Joe. The others are nimesahau majina yao, but these guys really loved what I was doing. So after me doing that, they bought without me knowing that Derek Gaku, I had really impressed him on how I could sacrifice everything in order to sell that product. So now let me bring you back again. So after we meeting with Mr. Derek Gaku, though we didn't have a very serious talk on job issues, and he was a very good friend to my brother-in-law. So after me selling the tissues, I went back home. Seated at home, I received a call from SocoWatch. SocoWatch, these guys, they do daily the supply of food stuffs to stores. They had actually seen what I was doing in YouTube, and they really liked how I was pushing this product. So they gave me a call. I went to their office. I signed a contract with them. I started working with these guys. But one morning, I received a call from the Mr. Gaku, Derek. He had seen me selling the tissues after we playing football. So he gave me a call. I remember that day I was still in the office. I had not gone to field. So Derek called me and asked me, why can't I go to the office and have a talk? So I went, I met Derek. That's when I got into iFarm. iFarm imenilea, imenifikisha mali nimefika sahi. And I'm still working hard. The team that is in iFarm is a very great team, visionary company. We are all industrious, and we are all looking forward. So to cut the whole story short, what I can tell you is that As long as you know what you want to be in future and you know what you went through, let the past teach you on how to be tomorrow. I'd gone through a lot of shit. I'd gone through a lot of sacrifices, but I told myself I won't let any situation, circumstance, or challenge stop me from being who I am. I believe now, though I'm not where I want to be, but I'm still working hard to be where I want to be. I want to be a news anchor. And I do believe with what I'm doing, with your support guys kwa YouTube, nitafika hapo. So my young brother, my young sister, everyone who is listening to me today, just know that your future is on your palms is on the palms of your hand. If you want to destroy it, then it's on you. If you want to make it great, then it's on you. So we should just sacrifice. It's a matter of sacrificing in order to be where you want to be. And don't let friends decide your future. Don't let anyone decide your destiny. Remember, no one knows your destiny apart from God. So you just work hard. Whatever you do, do it at a level best. And when you're doing it at your level best, just ask God to come in. Tell God to take control of everything that is happening. Because with God, everything is possible. And I'm very, very humble. I'm very, very happy to have you guys. You all are my brothers. You are all my sisters. You are all family to me. And thank you for the great support. I will keep on being that honest to you guys. And thank you very much.